What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. I need a punch bag in my yard. I need to be able to bust something right now. Is this fucking happening? You lot have got some fucking answering to do. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. We're back, yeah? To talk about this fucking nonsense. Everton have got 1 point in the last 7 how many games? Let me fucking see. If I swear to God, if it's 7 games, I swear they've got 1 point from 7 games. Everton fucking Football Club. Results. Oh, look at you! Look at the fucking state of you. Absolute fucking hell. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it! I need a punch bag, man. Fucking hell. Listen to this. Look at this. Look at this. Draw against United. Lost to Everton. Lost to West Ham. Lost to Watford. Lost to Wolves. Drew with Tottenham. Lost to Man City. Lost to Brentford. Lost to Liverpool. And boom! There we are. There we fucking are. Yeah? Handing out points. I swear to God. What is going on? Damari Gray is scoring worldies from 30 yards, bending it top corner, like he's got the finesse trait on FIFA. In the 94th minute. And it gets worse. I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm seeing some of these fucking blue-ass fires running around. You do not belong in this fucking red kit, bro. When is the penny gonna drop? Do you know what? I don't want to fucking do this, but I'll go straight for names. Granit Xhaka, you don't belong in this fucking football team. The game is passing you by. You are not athletically up to it. He thinks this is some kind of fucking walking game. The midfield is embarrassing. Our midfield's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. It's a 1 out of 10 right now. One of the worst midfields in the Prem. One of the worst midfields in the Prem. Odegaard. You are Ozil's son's son. Do you realize that? Your great fucking grandfather. Oh, I swear to God, we've lost to Everton. Do you know what? Do you know what? I've actually fucking had it. I've had enough. You're fucking getting it tonight, lads. You're fucking getting it. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, all that bollocks. Get involved in the Discord. We're going to be going over, and you can have your say, because trust me, you don't want to be having my say for too long, because I will claw every one of you. Aubameyang, you're missing, you're finished. It's over. Don't even fucking talk to me about this, Don. Finished, Don, about Eddie's. Arteta! Let's talk. Let's talk. These Dons didn't deserve anything from that game. You've had goals disallowed that were fucking fine. What's going on with VAR? VAR doesn't work. It clearly doesn't work. Or the referees having a fuck. What's going on here with the red card? Stamping in Tomias's face. Not even a yellow card for stamping in his face. Let me concentrate on the football, though. The football is shocking. Shocking. As per usual, we're getting outplayed by fucking minnows who are struggling to pick up points at all in the league. They've just sacked director of football. What's his name? What's his name? Marcel, the Dutch Don. Yeah, they've sacked him because they've spent over 300 million in the last fucking 3 years on absolute fucking tosh. Yeah? Oh, I'm so angry. I'm actually so angry. You fucked me. You fucked me. Well done. Well done. It's actually very impressive the way that you're able to do this. I swear to God. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Yeah, have patience. Yeah, just trust him. It's good. Listen, I'll tell you what. I'm seeing all the fucking hallmarks of an Emery 22-game unbeaten run where you fooled all of us, yeah? You fooled all of us except the fucking football dons out there who saw that you don't have a clue what you're doing. Now, this don is even worse. It's even worse. The football is fucking painful to watch. Your substitutions and lineups are dodgy as fuck. We're falling back into the same trap, lads. We are going backwards. We're going backwards. Not fucking progression. This is backwards. I don't even fucking care anymore. I've had enough. I've had enough. The football I'm seeing is of such a low quality. Against this opposition, you should be able to open up, bro. Against this level of opposition, I should be seeing top performances from dons who are keen to make their name, to stake their claim on that spot. What am I seeing? What am I actually seeing? Because defensively, we've talked about Arsenal making progress. Oh, we look like we've got some foundation to build off of. Yeah? What about the rest of it? Let's be honest, defensively, it's a bit average. Midfield, the disconnect between the midfield and up top is like some fucking desert. And you're clueless in front of goal. Clueless. Final third, clueless. We're at the stage now where Mikel Arteta values Eddie Nketiah over Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Eddie is getting in over Pepe. What has happened to Pepe? Pepe is on the bench. He is on the bench. He's just sat there on the bench, a permanent fucking fixture on the bench. So you don't rate any of our dons. Eddie is getting game time. Eddie, fucking hell, mate, you missed a fucking point-blank header from inside the goal. I fucking had enough of these cunts. God, do you know what? I swear to God, I want to break. I want to fucking break. This is no good for my fucking health. No good for my fucking health. I swear to God. How are you Do you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is this club are going to come 8th again. We're coming 8th. If you're lucky, you're coming 8th again. You may well come 13th. Because I tell you what, the truth is that these wins, these points that you've been picking up, they're dodgy. They're dodgy. I'm getting these fucking expected goals dons tweeting me every day. Yeah, it's a bit of a myth, this, isn't it? It's a bit of a myth. Yeah, well, it fucking is a bit of a myth. I can't believe... do you know what? It's not even about you, because you're only on for the last fucking 4 minutes, because no one fucking rates your class anymore. But Aubameyang, you had the chance, the opportunity at the end. You're finished. You're fucking finished. That's why you're playing 3 minutes of football against Everton. Calm. Absolutely calm. Here we go. Slipping down the fucking table again. Let's do it. Let's look at this fucking game. Listen, if you're in this stream, yeah, and you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're a fucking bellend. Fuck off. Yeah? Just fuck off. You enjoy watching me fucking suffer. You want to turn in now. You're always turning in now. Where were you when we're fucking winning? Let's go through it. Let's fucking go through it. Let's fucking go through it. Godfrey's foul on Tomiyasu. Let me fucking look at this, you cheeky little cunt. That's a fucking red card! Mate, I'm going to lose my shit! Excuse me, but what the flying actual fuck is that? And you've gone to VAR and you've said... No fucking card. 29th minute of the game, that changes the game, bro. He stamped in his face. Please explain to me what's going on here. What am I not seeing that this fucking bald cunt is? Huh? No, I'm losing my shit here. Damari Gray. Damari Gray. Wow. Damari fucking Gray. You're in my fantasy Premier League team. Well done. Some of us know fucking football. Yeah? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let me see this. Let me see this. Who's not fucking doing their job? Who's not doing their job? Wow. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, boom. Boom. Shaka boom. Shaka. I swear to God. Do you know what? If I've ever been done with a footballer, if I've ever had enough of seeing a footballer's face, yeah, it's yours. You fucking useless cunt. You are actually not good enough for championship football. The Prem has left you behind. It's left you. What are you doing here? You're getting out of the way of Andre Gomes. Huh? You're jumping out of the way of midfielders. Look at this build-up. Look at this build-up. Here we go. Out to the left wing. Damari Gray twisting and turning. Spins it from 35. Fucking embarrassing. Wow. Glorious. Glorious. What a moment. What a moment for Damari. Wow. Goodison Park has not seen scenes like this for months. Months. Genuinely months. They haven't won a fucking game of football for a while. Like, look at this. How many fucking months? They haven't won a Premier League game of football since the 25th of September. Are you fucking smoking crack? 25th of September, October, November, 3 months. And in step Arsenal. In steps Mikel Arteta, who clearly has an affiliation with Everton, who clearly felt some kind of emotional connection today that's fucking de-jinked his brain cells. Yeah? Well done. Well fucking done. I'll tell you what, Arsenal fans. I'll tell you what. Play the game. Play the fucking game with positive. I'm fucking done at this point. I'm done. It's topsy fucking turvy, up, down this week that you never know what fucking you're getting, except you know that the quality of attacking football is going to be on a subpar level. Yeah? 2 shots per game if you're lucky. If you don't take those chances, you're fucked. And with Aubameyang and Eddie Nketiah up top, you're fucked. Yeah? We've laughed at other clubs who've had managers who we've questioned. At what point are we going to say, hang on, he's been here for 2 years. We've come 8th in 2 successive seasons, and we are on course to come. Where are we fucking on course to come? Where are we on course to come, lads? Let's have a little look, shall we? Let's have a little look. Oh, we're 7th. We're 7th. So from how the fuck? Tottenham have got a game in hand. We're fucked. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. You've actually fucked it. In the space of a 1 week period, you fucked it. You looked like you were actually going for top 4. Oh. I mean, you know, it's typical, isn't it? How can you not get carried away? You got to face fucking facts, mate. I'm looking at that Manchester United squad who are reinvigorated with a new boss and a new fucking philosophy. The philosophy. I love philosophy. It's beautiful. Study the works of the likes of David Hume and Socrates. Please educate my fucking brainless clot on what exactly is Mikel Arteta's philosophy. I need to understand. I need to understand what it is. It smells a little bit like this. Get the ball out wide. Try and grab a goal. Sit back and invite pressure. Invite some more pressure. Invite some more pressure. More pressure, please. Just keep on inviting the pressure. What the fuck? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know that some people are coming here for fucking, like... I've lost my shit here. I've lost my shit. I've had enough because I'm seeing fucking breaking point. Arsenal's fixture list is very tasty looking. In the next 14 games, Arsenal play 3 teams who are placed ahead of them in the table. That means... you should be playing fucking delinquents. The delinquents of this league, yeah? The worst clubs. And that started today with Everton. Everybody in the league is going to want some. 18 goals scored in 15 games. My football club. That's not my football club. Who is this club? Who is this fucking football club? We have a goal difference of -4. after 15 games. I'm actually at the point now where I'm pointing fucking fingers. Because you lot don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. You're all fucking overrated as fuck. You're getting gassed beyond belief. And you actually think that you are capable of getting European football. I got fucking news for you, mate. There's competition in town. And you see the quality of the managers that are turning up at this club, are turning up at these clubs. Pep Guardiola sitting top of the table with his fucking shiny bald top. Jurgen Klopp and those shiny new teeth. Thomas Tuchel and that fucking style of play that is incredibly effective. 9 goals conceded in 15 games. Kiss his fucking foot, yeah? David Moyes, who has turned West Ham United into Champions League challengers. Yes, lads, they are officially Champions League challengers. They've been 4th for about 2 years now. This is not a coincidence. It's not a test. It's not a fucking accident. It's not random. 28 goals scored in 15 games. Let me repeat that. That's fucking 28 goals scored in 10 more goals than Arsenal. 10. They got fucking Mikel Antonio, who is turning into one of the most elite strikers in world football up top. What's happening here? What's happened? We're upside down. Spurs with Antonio Conte, yet to lose a game in the Premier League under the Italian. Yeah, 3-1s on the bounce now with wins against Leeds, Brentford and Norwich. That's fucking winning. Yeah, and their fixture list, Tottenham's fixture list, it looks even tastier than Arsenal's, except they're on a winning run and they've got a manager that we know isn't going to take any shit. Manchester United, wow, yes indeed, 7 points from their last fucking 3 games, including this 3-2 fucking fraud. A 1-0 win against Palace. I don't know whether I was that impressed, but I tell you what, you can see they're fighting. They're going in the right direction. 3 wins, 3 losses out of 4. 3 L's out of 4 for Arsenal. Liverpool, Manchester United and Everton with a cheeky 2-0 win against Arsenal squeezed in between. What is this? What is this? What is happening? Let me see this fucking fixture list. I swear to God. We're in a lot of trouble, lads. We are no longer a football club who are going to enter that conversation of being title challengers. Forget that. Top 4, you're having a fucking bubble. Yeah? You're having a Michael Bublé at my expense. You're in what I'm calling the 3rd division of the Prem. Yeah? You're with the riffraff. You're with the fucking streets in the gutter. That's where you are. Wolves, Brighton, Villa, Leicester. These are your challengers. And Everton, clearly. So what is the plan here? Because at some stage, I need my fucking club's name dragged out of the mud. 12 points off the top. 12 points off the bottom. Your mid-table mediocrity. We're fucking going nowhere. We're basically 8th. We're 7th. Is that progress? We're going to be fucking 8th next week, aren't we? Cunts. Let me see this fixture list. Southampton. Oh, Jesus. Southampton. Unbeaten in 2. Oh, mate. I swear to God. I'm losing all hope. I'm losing all fucking sense of reality here as well. My sanity is fucking going. Eddie Nketiah is ahead of Aubameyang and Pepe in the waiting list. Is Pepe finished? Is that it? Are we selling him for half price, 20 mil? Giving him away. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't care if you don't rate the kid. You're not trying to tell me that he can't do something more than maybe Eddie. Huh? If this is where we are, and Eddie Nketiah is the best striker at Arsenal Football Club, what does that say about the football club? Because Eddie Nketiah is a Leeds United lone reject. Yeah? He couldn't make it in the Championship. These are the fucking cold hard facts. The Championship. Rejected by Leeds, but yet getting game time for Arsenal. I'm trying to do the maths here. It's not adding up. Mikel. Let's look at these lineups, shall we? Kieran Tierney regaining his spot. Gabriel and Ben White at the back. Gabriel and Ben White. What's going on here? Ben White. Jury's out, mate. Sorry, jury's fucking out. The jury's out on all of you about Ben White. Look at that midfield. Look at that midfield. Granit Xhaka, fucking bang average, most bang average international fucking captain I've ever seen in my life. Embarrassment to the... How are you still at my club? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. After everything that you've done, you are fucking lucky to be a professional footballer. Never mind playing for my club. Slowest fucking cunt walking around, pointing at other people because you're marked and you can't fucking get away from your marker, can you? You got decore on your clot, like a shadow. Thomas Partey costs 40 to 45 million pounds. What's going on with this player? Who is that? This is not the fucking Atleti Don that I've seen for the last few years, doing Champions League football, dominating fucking games, licking it in from 25 yards, spreading play with ease. You can't even fucking take 4 touches without it being loose. I'll be honest, Odegaard wasn't that bad first half. You've got your goal, yeah, lovely. Sometimes I feel like he's a passenger as well. There's not really the ability to control the game there. He's doing hospital passes because you've left it too late to receive to release the ball. I know what you're doing. Living in your fucking head. I'm convinced that these players are more than capable of doing more than we're seeing right now. On a regular basis, I can see patterns of play should be unraveling themselves, but they're clearly either not confident enough or they've clearly been instructed to do the fucking opposite. The game plan going forward is piss poor. It's a 2 out of 10, and that falls at one man's feet. Sorry, that's your responsibility, Mikel. We're doing this learning on the job thing. I appreciate that, but honestly, mate, not everyone is going to want to see you learning on the fucking job when the club is at stake. Yet again, we're slipping into Nowhereville. Yet again. Losing to bums. I'm fucking stressed. I've had enough. I've actually had enough. The fucking barometer, the benchmark is supposed to be how are we fucking doing against bigger teams? Not this. This. What is this? Against the bigger teams, I'm looking at it. We've played so far Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool, let's say Manchester United, and we've got 0 points from those games. Now, I'm not being funny, lads, but what is really changed here? What's changed? Because when I'm not, look, I don't want to do this, but let's just rewind a little bit. We have been known as the football club who is able to batter the likes of Burnley, batter the fodder, and struggle or just get battered by the big teams. We've turned into a club who we can't even match the fucking underdogs. It's almost like we are approaching every game as the underdog. No balls, no confidence, no goals. What are you trying to turn us into? To fight and struggle against fucking strugglers. We've become banter again. We've fully become banter again. We're not respected, bro. We're not respected at all. This is easy money for everybody else. Arsenal? Oh, yeah. Let's go to that one. Let's go to that one. Oh, we're going to score. This could be the one. If anyone's going to let you back in the fucking game, if anyone is going to reinvigorate your dead career, it's Arteta's Arsenal. I can't believe it. I can believe it. I've been fighting not believing it. How many times are we going to do this as well? How many times? Are we going to... At what stage do we say, okay, do you know what? That's not really progression. Because I'm not being funny, man, but you've had a fuck ton of money to spend. This is your team now. You can't even say you haven't got players that you fucking... This is your club. This is what you have put together. That's you. That is actually you. You keep fucking going back to this Xhaka cunt. No. I'm done with all that. I'm done. You're on borrowed time. That's what you're on. You're on borrowed time. If you don't win fucking 4 games in a row, yeah? 4 games in a row, 12 points minimum, yeah? Let me see these fixtures. Southampton, oh my God, West Ham, oh my God. Southampton, West Ham and Leeds, with Norwich and Wolves. You know, Arsenal of old. I'm sorry to say this, bro. Arsenal under Wenger, Southampton, West Ham, Leeds, Norwich and Wolves. We're winning. We're winning, bro. Or we're winning 4 of those. Right now, might beat Norwich. Might. I watched Norwich against Tottenham. If they had some fucking finishers, if it wasn't for Pookie or who else was it? Who else missed an absolute sitter? Brandon Williams set up 2 absolute golden, gilt-edged chances. We're in a lot of trouble because I'm not seeing where wins are coming from right now. I have no belief in not only the defence keeping clean sheets anymore because they're fucking vulnerable. They're twigs, snappable. But midfield and up top is just like not even worth talking about. We are... Even when Damari Gray has put Everton 2-1 up with an absolutely sensational Scorchio, I'm looking to Arsenal to create one more chance. And you did. Fair play, you did. It's almost like they do have it in them. We saw this against Manchester United. You do have it in you, but you only turn it on when you're losing. No, you deserve to get punched in the face. You're looking real fucking punchable right now. I swear to God, you're making me want to break stuff. Well done, lads. Well done. Do you know what? You know what as well? Thank you, really, because you've really made my life fun. Do you know that? Thanks to all the fucking fans out there who've got rival fans on their fucking WhatsApps going, Arsenal! Yeah, thank you. It's really, really enjoyable. My life, yeah, really love defending you. And at this point in time, you're fucking indefendable. Is that a word? Aubameyang, bro, listen, I've just got one fucking thing to say to you, yeah? Before we go on. You've watched that chance, right? You've watched that chance. I'm not going mad here, am I? That's a fucking 50+ million pound player who plays Premier League football and has played Champions League football for the fucking God knows how long in his career, yeah? You're genuinely one-on-one with the keeper. There's nothing else for you to do except put the ball in the back of the net, which is your job. It's your fucking job description. You absolute fraud. You're finished. You're done. You're fucking done. Don't even bother turning up. Don't bother. If I see a picture of this fucking clown in his Ferrari with the fucking see-through hologram bag again, I'm fucking blocking you on all platforms. Do you understand me? I'm very confused as to how You're not at training at fucking 5:30 in the morning. I'm very confused as how you're not the last one fucking leaving that training session because you clearly don't have any fucking shooting boots. Who's your boot supplier? Who is your boot supplier? Who is it? Sack them. Sack them. Sack them. Who is your fucking, who's the striking coach? Who's the fucking striking coach at this cunting club? Who is teaching this fucking Don how to play football? Who is saying to him, do you know what, mate? You're looking a bit bang average these days. Let's have a word. Let's do a couple of extra trainings. One-on-ones from 4 yards. That's what you want to be practicing, you fucking receding. Do you know what? As per usual, Arsenal Football Club look good, don't they? They look good. Yeah, training gear looks fucking good, doesn't it? They're already releasing new kits. They're doing new training kits in the middle of the season, milking fans, yeah, trying to make us into this fucking fashionista club. We need to fucking get back to the football, lads, because this this isn't even offside. Look at this. Look at this. Look, where is it? There. Look at that. Look at that. You can't see this, but they've actually made his fucking foot longer. They've given him the Subway fucking foot long. Look at that. His foot does not go like that, bro. His foot is not that fucking bent. Look at the second one over there. Look at it. They've made it longer so it stretches over the fucking line. His leg's not even touching the ground and he's onside, lads. He's onside, so it could have been worse. You're taking all my energy. You know that. You're taking all my energy. I've got good energy. I've got a lot of good energy to give, but you're fucking draining me, man. You're draining me. I actually can't stand up for you anymore because this is basic stuff. Basic. Tierney! Where's Tierney? Where is he? What? What are the aspirations these days for this club? Because I need to level my expectations here. You lot aren't getting fucking European football, you fucking useless cunts. Are you serious? European football's for the elite. You're not part of the elite. The elite are here. You're in the fucking next room. Yeah? Don't even knock. You're not allowed in. Fucking bellends. Listen to this. This is one of like 2 disallowed goals. They've had the ball in the back of the net like 4 times today. Arsenal Football Club. Oh, how you fallen, man. How you fallen. This great club. Wow. Do you know what I've started to clock as well? I think they're fucking mugging me off. I think they're actually fucking mugging me off. You spent 300 fucking whatnot million pounds on these frauds. Listen to this. Listen to this. The reason why I feel bad sometimes, the reason why I don't go all in, and I'm fucking going all in because I've lost my fucking shit with you mugs, yeah? But the reason I don't always go all in is because I'm thinking, hang on. There's no way that they are thinking about this in such complex layers, but I'm starting to question it. Hear me out. This guy and all the people around him have built this club to what it is now. You've had a couple of years. You've splashed a hell of a lot of cash. We've signed a lot of players. This is your team, bro. That's your team. All I'm hearing from Arsenal fans is, trust my process. Please have patience. They're just kids. Project Youth. Project Youth. Okay. That adds up. Project Youth is not a reason for Arteta to come out and start calling for the older, experienced players to take the lead so that the younger ones can follow him. The first thing is, you got rid of all the older, experienced players. It's now your Project Youth, and they are carrying the club. Yeah? Let's accept that at least. This guy is avoiding all criticism now. This is what I've noticed. You can't criticize the club. You actually can't criticise the club because it's a project and we're not there yet. And I've started to think that's what they want. You're actually splashing the cash on players who you know are not there yet because you know that that is going to give you an excuse, buy you more time. I don't know how much longer we've got, mate. Because every season, without question, there is new investment, new ownership, new mentality of winning. And it becomes more competitive. I read this morning that the San Francisco 49ers have got a deal in place to buy Leeds United. They've already invested tens of millions of pounds into the club, but they are ready to buy. And there is a deal on the table worth over 400 million pounds. The Americans are coming. More Americans are coming. Will these Dons actually be interested in levelling that club up? Because Leeds United are a club with rich history. Yeah? They may well have been missing from the Premier League for 16 odd years, but let's be honest, before that, they were a top team. The fall from grace was sudden, and it lasted a long time. There's no reason why that can't happen to Arsenal. Maybe they're not going to get relegated, but honestly, what are you doing? What are you achieving? Who is this helping? Is this what Josh was talking about when he said 1 + 1 will equal 3? The whole fucking thing's got me confused. I want to see some PR from this club now. I really want to see some PR because you were out in force on that. They came out and did fucking Vinay's doing interviews, yeah? Arteta's doing interviews, yeah? Josh Kroenke is doing interviews. You fucking old billy goat cunt. Listen to this. A 9-game unbeaten run got you out of your fucking box, did it? A 9-game unbeaten run. You pathetic little fucking weasels. Have you no shame? 9 games unbeaten. Listen, we lived through a fucking 22-game unbeaten run with Kostafi at the back, yeah? Under Emery. I didn't see fucking Emery doing up interviews going, we're back, yeah? I told you we're back, yeah? You see the planning and progression that we've made, yeah? You see the investment that we've made, yeah? 9 games unbeaten, now what? Huh? I'm convinced that there is something intrinsically wrong at Arsenal. And it may well be massively down to the coaching. It may well be massively down to the game plan. It really is, though, to do with their confidence. I am convinced that mentally, this club is a little bit like an infection. It's like a virus. It actually is infectious. You will catch it from the fucking fraudulent Don next to you if you are not careful. It's sapping out of them as the minutes go down. You can see the belief isn't there. It's almost inevitable. And rival fans will probably understand this more. But there is a moment where you just start to get a sniff, a whiff. It's like when dinner's ready, yeah? The head turns and you start to wonder, hang on, something's happening here. I genuinely saw this moment tonight. I genuinely saw it. And I hate to point the fucking finger again, but it's this useless fucking cunt in the middle. It's you. I swear to fucking God, I've had enough of your face. How have you just walked back into my fucking football team when you have done what you've done? Have you no fucking shame? This Don, people are trying to convince me, is essential, integral to Arsenal's midfield and building and bouncing. When are you fucking Dons going to get it? This is the fucking Premier League, you twats. The fizzy football league where you need to be a runner, a worker, and you fucking cannot have 3 touches on the ball every 2 seconds. He's going on like this is fucking international football and you're playing for Switzerland, you fucking mug. You absolute fucking clown. Like we've got 4 seconds on the ball and you're free in space with Zakaria protecting you. You absolute fucking muppet. The game passed you by. The game passed you by. And as a result of you being totally fucking irrelevant, they're passing around you. They're dribbling around you. They're genuinely laughing at your face as they do fucking croquettes and whatnot into... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're playing with 10 men. We are genuinely playing with 10 men. The only time this guy evens the balance and makes it 11 against 11, I guess, is when the ball is passed straight to him, because he can't go and chase the ball. Oh no! It's got to be to feet, exactly to my foot. Yeah, and if it's not in exactly the right place for my left foot, I'm going to have to take 2 or 3 touches to make sure that it is, because I've also got to stop and look around and find a pass, because that's what I do. I get the ball and then I decide what I'm going to do with it, because I'm a fucking delinquent with 4 brain cells. Yeah. Well done, you fucking bellend. I hope you're proud. I hope you're proud when you sit back with your fucking cushy wages. Oh, I swear to God, I've had enough of this. I'm really enjoying turning this channel into something semi-journalistic. We do videos that make you think, question things. This isn't it. This isn't it. This is not it. This is fucking killing me off. I'm not interested in this. I'm not. I don't know you. You do not represent me. No way. Huh? Me. I'm flamboyant, yeah? I'm elegant. I'm classy, yeah? Maybe not classy, but I've got expectations and ambitions, mate. I'm driven. I'm trying to get to the top or to achieve something in my life. What's this? What? That is not, you don't fucking represent me. The club that I grew up watching were workers. The club that I grew up loving and being obsessed by, we were artists. Changed the game. We genuinely changed the game of football in this country. Across the world, we were revered, respected, and feared. No one wanted to play Arsenal. No one! Everyone's second team was Arsenal. Arsenal! Arsenal! Well, those days are long gone. And what we're left with now, it's almost like, do you know what it's like, right? It would be like if you were a subscriber to hughwizzy, yeah, the boy, and you were used to entertainment, you were used to hard-hitting home truths. It would be like my son's son's son turning up with a YouTube channel, yeah? Who's this fucking clown? He's got no clue. He's never watched football before. Clueless. Does he represent me? No. No. Only by name. Only by fucking association of name. That's it. This is not Arsenal. This. No, I tell you what. This is Arsenal. This is fucking Arsenal. Unfortunately, this is what we've become. That's you. That's you. That's fucking you. 3D 4K. That is you. Look at you. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Listen, I will carry on, but I can see there's a lot of people who've left comments. Mihailo Milutinovic, much love to your mother for getting involved. Sorry, I haven't even looked at the chat. Dev Singh, if you can't get Ten Hag, then pay Potter. Are we at the stage where we're gonna think that this club are gonna make good decisions? I'm worried, man. I'm worried. I'm losing my shit because day by day, I'm seeing top-class managers coming into this fucking league. And day by day, it is quite clear that ours are fresh on the job, fresh off the boat. Yeah? You're new to this. This is not your life. You're not obsessed. You're not obsessed. No way. No way are you obsessed with the game like you said you were. No fucking way. How can a man who is your Pep's fucking stepson, your Pep's adopted fucking child, Pep Guardiola? No, 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 no. You're not Pep's fucking son. You're adopted. You're adopted. That's the truth. You were adopted at birth. You were adopted late in life, weren't you? Not at birth. Fucking hell. I'm not the Arteta out. I'm never going to be that guy. I'm never going to be him. But honestly, the signs are all there for you to see. The football's fucking bang average. These are his players. And you're looking at 8th again, mate. I hate to tell you this, but you'll be lucky to get 8th right now. I actually think Arsenal, this 9-game unbeaten run is part of the fucking fraudulence that football sometimes actually create. Listen, a lot of those wins and or points have been scraped or are dodgy. Please believe the truth. Brighton, Palace, these are lucky results, bro, where you're getting outplayed. You're getting outplayed by Crystal Palace. And we can talk about, oh, but we're picking up points. Oh, but no, mate, listen, that's futile. This is the reason why expected goals is so respected, because the results are actually just fucking, they're not irrelevant, but they're not actually the key here. We've got to look deeper. Everybody else has raised questions about their boss when it starts to go wrong, or when they start to see signs. It took fucking Manchester United fans a good 3 years, and the plummet that club has taken under his fucking tenure is frightening. This is what's it called when you hurt yourself? What's that called? Like, what's that called? It's fucking self-harming. We're self-harming. We're a self-harming club. What's it called? I don't know what the word is. We're self-harming. The longer that you let this go on, the worse it's going to get. I'm worried with every single team Arsenal face in the Premier League right now. I was worried against Newcastle. I was worried about Newcastle. It was almost written tonight as well. Everton with 1 point from 7 Premier League fixtures. 7. That's 1 point out of a possible 21 points. It was written. Only Arsenal. It's like that's our fucking, like, the stage call. Like, you've been doing so badly, you're on fucking relegation form, yeah? And then the script goes, enter Arsenal. And here we go, huh? Okay, let's have a look at some more key moments in this game. I'm going to go over to the Discord. If you do want to have your say in this conversation, please swing on over. Links are in the description box below, or one of the mods will help you out. Get in the fucking Discord. We're going to have a little chinwag. In the meantime, between time, I'm going to have a look at Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's chance in the 97th minute. Let's have a little look at this, shall we? Everton trying to waste time in the corner. Arsenal do break clear. Thomas Partey goes out wide to Nuno Tavares. Eddie Nketiah taking on his man, cutting inside, does well to go past Seamus Coleman. In towards, look at that fucking dummy from Gabriel. Gabriel's actually gone, he's gone bursting forward. He's up top. He's our striker. That is the perfect dummy for Aubameyang. I'm just going to freeze that frame there and try and bring this up here for you. Eddie Nketiah has just played the ball through here. Gabriel is going to let that go through his legs. All right, let me just bring it off the screen for a second so I don't get the old copyright infringement. Right, and we're going to freeze frame it there. This salvages a point for Arsenal. And, you know, you could say it's a point Arsenal don't deserve. But if you are not scoring from there, and do you know what? I fucking laugh at myself when I say that. I watched this fucking goofy prick miss from inside the goal last week. He was where Pickford was standing and he missed. So how the fuck is he going to score from there, which is roughly 16 times the distance? Yeah? You fucking bellend. You're finished. Do you know what's embarrassing? He would have sat there on the bench the whole game. Because he was, when did he come on? He come on in the 90-something minute, didn't he? Let me see. Match summary. He come on in the 85th minute. You've come on in the 85th. So for 85 full fucking minutes, plus half time, you've been sitting there cursing. Cursing! I bet under his breath he's been saying shit like this. Arteta don't know what he's doing. I'll fucking show them. Just give me that one opportunity. I'm going to be the hero, yeah? Get to training, you fucking flashy prick. You're doing my Sweden, yeah? On a regular fucking basis. Get to training. Do you know how you get good at anything? You practice. Do your 40,000 hours. 40,000 hours of fucking shopping is not working for my football club. No one cares about your fucking gold car. Nobody. We actually think you look like a mug. I'm not going to lie. We think you look like a flashy prick. No humbleness about you, bro. Nothing. If you are rolling around do you know what? When I was younger, yeah, if you wore anything but black boots, if your boots were not fucking blick, you're getting crunched. Me and the Dons, pre-match, we line up. We're looking at your fucking foot, yeah, like CJ, obsessed. Any Don wearing fucking pink boots, you're getting snapped. Any Don wearing white boots, you're getting fucking snapped. Yellow boots, snapped. Purple boots? Oh, let me fucking see your first touch. This fucking clown is rolling around in a gold car. The goldest fucking Lamborghini the world's ever seen. To do that, you'd better be the most elite baller in the country. Full stop. You better be twisting up 4 men and getting hat-tricks on a regular basis. Not missing from inside the fucking goal. Missing pens with 4 goals in 14 games. I repeat, 4 goals in 14 games. 4 in 14. It's time to downgrade to a Mini Cooper, you little bellend. Go and get yourself a fucking Ford Focus. That's your level right now. Second hand, yeah? Don't fucking buy a new one. That's out your price range. Fucking hell. Here we go. League table. Let's fucking look at it, shall we? Let's actually look at this fucking pain personified. How we have already slipped down into 7th. Mad. We had a game in hand. Oh my God. You beat Manchester United and you actually go ahead of West Ham into 4th. But you know what? Historically with Arsenal, have we not learned? Every single time there is an opportunity to take advantage of other teams' nonsense, you fail. Without question. It's almost like, again, that's your part. That's the part that you play. It's like you hand out careers. Yeah. If you haven't scored a goal for 20 goals, please come to the Emirates. We will allow you to be a goal scorer again. Yeah. Fuck it. It's impressive. It is seriously impressive. 15 games played. 7 wins, 6 defeats. Brentford have lost 6 times as well. You know, the funny thing is, Southampton have lost less. Crystal Palace have lost less. Crystal Palace have lost less games than Arsenal. Well done, Patrick Vieira. So hold on. Let me just work this out now. You mean to tell me that Big Paddy Vieira, yeah, has managed to lose less games than Big Arsenal FC? I'm doing the maths. It's not adding up. Brentford. Brighton have lost 3 games this season. Yeah, unfortunately, from what I've seen, I have to be honest with you, lads. Potter is clear. He is very far clear. He's extremely clear. He's so far clear, actually. He's like in another stratosphere. There is a galaxy, a solar system, and then it's not even on the fucking map. Yeah, you can't compare. Different map. The players that those sides have at their disposal are embarrassing in comparison to Arsenal. The riches that Arsenal have at their disposal and have spent over the last few years to create this, there should be no comparison whatsoever. Yet, Brighton are 3 points behind Arsenal And they haven't even won a game in like 6 games, lads. This is going to get worse because Everton are one of the worst teams that Arsenal will play this season. I don't care what you think. They may well be inspired by getting rid of their director of football, but ultimately, Rafa's done a job on you, bro. He's done a job. And on the sidelines, towards the end of the game, you could tell that one man knew what he was doing and one man was fucking clueless. Rafa Benitez is not only making tactical changes, he's not only making important substitutions, he's not only giving out clear instructions and chewing that gum furiously like a manager. What's our Don doing? He's on the side clapping. Come on, lads. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. Don't fucking chat to me because that's what I saw with my own fucking 2 eyes. 20/20 vision, no glasses, contacts or nothing. Don't. Clapping. Come on, guys. Is Mikel Arteta the most inexperienced manager in the Prem? I'm being serious. Is he? I don't know. He must be, surely. Dean Smith, he's been about. Eddie Howe's been a manager for about fucking 14 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Patrick Vieira would be one of the newest. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going through the list. We're fucked. We're actually fucked. What fucking... Do you know, there's a little bit of me which is just like, I'm losing hope. I'm like, genuinely, right now, I'm losing hope. Because it's fucking reality is starting to smash me in the head. If I've got a fucking successful business, a multi-million-pound business, and I put the fucking junior assistant who's fucking on work experience, who's been here for fucking 3 months on the probationary period, in charge as CEO of the company, then the company's going to go to shit very quickly, isn't it? I don't care whether he's a fucking obsessive who wants to be a CEO eventually. You're a fucking junior assistant and you need to be working on the tills, mate. Yeah? Go and take the till money for a bit and then you can come back room. Right now, you got to learn your trade. This is dangerous. We're playing with fire. We're playing potentially with fire here. Show me a man who is less experienced. That means like, it's like when you, it's like me with women. When you're younger, you're fucking clueless. You're just trying to get your fucking willy wet. Anything will do. No game. You got to learn. You got to get slapped a couple of times. You got to get rejected. You got to have some other don take your bird. And then you start moving like a devil. Yeah? Then you start laying the smack down. Then we start getting names and numbers. Yeah? But that takes time. That takes years of experience. Years of thinking, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, well, you weren't fucking good enough, were you? Because you had no fucking clue. To become the pussy police, yeah? The patrol. You got to do your 40,000 hours. And unfortunately, right, his 40,000 hours, that's on our watch. That is actually on our watch. 6 fucking defeats already. We're done. We've finished. You've conceded 22. Oh my God. We've conceded more goals than Burnley, who are in 18th. We've conceded more goals than Southampton in 16th. We've conceded more goals than fucking relegation candidates. We're in trouble. This is a myth. This is a myth. Who were those wins against? Was that what it was? Is that what it was? Newcastle. Watford with a red card. Leicester looking fucking bang average. Villa, whilst they were going through that Dean Smith nightmare. Draw against Crystal Palace, didn't even deserve that. Brighton did not deserve that. Beat Spurs. Well done. Do you know what? Sometimes I say, that's the only fixture I care about all season. If you beat Spurs twice, I'm happy. That might be all you get, you mug. It's the January transfer window in, what's the date? It's weeks. 6th of December. So we've got some work to do, haven't we, lads? We need a striker. Someone who can score goals, perhaps. That would be probably a good idea. Alexandre Lacazette, obviously, contractual situation is running to an end. I think he can talk to foreign clubs from January the 1st. He's probably got agents already linking up with foreign clubs to get him out of this. We're not going to be able to get rid of Aubameyang. Who's buying Aubameyang? Eddie has not signed his contract. I think he wants out. We're letting Balogun go on loan, apparently. We've decided Balogun's ready for a loan now. I mean, like, the maths is just... why wasn't he ready for a loan before? You played him for the start of the season when we had no strikers, literally no strikers available, and then we haven't seen the guy since. January window. Are Arsenal going to do anything in the January window? I wonder if we're the same club that leaves everything till late on as well. Deadline day. Let's let the month, let's just go through the month and see where we end up. And then if we're in a bad position, then we might think about doing something if we can. But, maybe no players available. Fucking hell. Discord gang, I'm coming to you. Let me open this up. Let's take the conversation to the floor. Much love to your mothers for joining me. Who we got up first?
Oh, hey you, what's up?
Hello, mate. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Arya. I'm from India, but I'm living in Canada for studies.
And I'm going to take it you're an Arsenal fan.
No, I'm actually a United fan. I'm just trolling.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, lovely. I love that. We're getting trolled. First call of the day. Talk to me then, man, because Ralf Rangnick's obviously making... I mean, you sound like you're really enjoying yourself, bro.
The Arsenal's downfall? Yeah, of course. And Rangnick has been a great appointment by United, at least the first game. I enjoyed watching him. I enjoyed the football we played for the first 25 minutes. And yeah, but I enjoyed Arsenal's loss more for sure.
What about the other 65 minutes? You didn't enjoy that?
I did. I mean, of course, they were great, but I think we were a bit tired. Let's just say the first half was fine. The second half, we fell off a bit. I have no idea why. I think it was something to do with the tiredness, but we got the goal in the second half. And once we got the goal, it was, I think, sorted. And as Ralf Rangnick liked using the word control, he controlled the game perfectly.
Okay. Talk to me about what you're seeing with the manager. Were you Ollie out?
After the Europa League loss, yes, I was Ole out. Before that, I did back Ole, and to be honest with you, I didn't like the football we were playing, but the signings he made, and we were going somewhere. Let's just put it that way.
Do you see a similar situation with Arsenal?
To be honest with you, no. But I'll say this: I think Arteta, he has some tactics, but I don't know if they're the right tactics. It's just so you as I think you mentioned in the stream, you want to play or spread the ball towards your fullbacks who are bombing up and then just cross the ball, but you don't really have a good number 9. The number 9, whoever that is, it's Lacazette or Uba. You need like a fox in the box, and I think someone like Cavani would be perfect. Someone who with his movement can score a lot of goals, hit the ball, but you don't have that. And I think Arteta needs to find a different philosophy or a tactic to change his style. So yeah.
Bro, I appreciate you calling. You're an absolute hero. Much love to your mothers for the troll. You got me, good and proper. Please do enjoy Manchester United's newfound, whatever we're calling it. I hope it works out for you. Fucking hell, we're getting trolled first call of the day. Listen, I swear to God, yeah, if you've got Arteta out in your name and you're not a fucking Arsenal fan, I will block you, yeah? First one of the day got away with it. Who's next? Adam, AFC, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Adam. Oh, Adam's turning up late like fucking Aubameyang's touch, yeah? You better be better than Aubameyang in front of goal, mate. You better have some razor-sharp comments for me, bro. Oh, look, he's chilling on the beach. Is that you? Hold on, wait a second. This profile picture is getting me fucking, hold on. Bro, that better not be your fucking shiny backside in your profile picture. Huh?
Hello.
Adam,
Hello.
Whose bum is that in your picture?
It's an Instagram model.
What, just a random Instagram model?
Well, yeah, she's got a nice bum, so.
It is a nice bum, but I was thinking for a second, that's your bum. I was looking at a dodgy pic, bro. Your back is arched like it's a... Okay, right. Let's move on, Adam. Talk to me. You an Arsenal fan?
Yes, sadly, I started supporting this team in about 2010. Yeah.
Oh, mate. Mate. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Because, unfortunately, bro, you missed the boat. The boat, the train, the bus, you missed them all. You're walking home on your own. Arsenal Football Club have not been Arsenal Football Club since 2010. You've basically been sold a dream. Who sold you the dream? Who sold you the dream, bro?
Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger. I bought into that. The class, the prestige, the play style, just Arsenal was a different level. And then
2010 Arsenal. It's like we've gone on a slide, yeah? From the top, we're in the pool. We can't swim though, but we're in the pool now. So basically, when you signed up, oh mate, what have we done since we've won a couple of FA Cups, haven't we?
Yeah, I've seen FA Cup trophies happen, but it's just the hope, you know. You get 30% of the way through the season, you're in first place, and then you think, okay, we've got a chance this year, and nope.
Let me tell you something about hope. Hope, right? Unfortunately, is the ultimate human delusion. Do you know that?
Yep.
There is genuinely no reason for you to hope unless you're trying to actually dun yourself off. It's like this. The one thing that you really do need to be able to achieve anything, but also the same, it will be the end of you. And I'm sorry to say this, but I don't know how anyone's got any hope left right now, because all I'm seeing are signs of repetition. Where are you getting the hope from, bro? What are you clinging on to right now? Because it cannot be the fucking style of play. It cannot be what the manager showed.
Hell end, boys.
Hell end. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Saka, Smith Rowe, basically. Two guys.
Yep. I mean, we spent a lot of money on Pepe, and that didn't work out. And I think the Hell End boys are the only thing keeping us afloat at this point. And I don't think we can have the youngest team in the league and the most inexperienced manager at the same time. It's just
That's a great point. That is a great point. What a point. I've not thought about that. Average youngest squad in the Prem and the most experienced manager. I mean, it's almost like we're trying to do ourselves out of this. And this is what I was saying earlier. There's a slight little bit of me which is just beginning to think this is what they want. If you lower expectation, bro, this is what he's done to fucking Denver and all these shit clubs in America. He's made them so used to being nothing.
I hate Stan Kroenke with a passion. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. He moved the Rams to Los Angeles.
Oh my God.
He held our city to ransom. He said, build the stadium like this, I'll stay. We said, yes, we'll do that. And then he moved the team anyway. He's a businessman. He's a shrewd businessman. He doesn't care about Arsenal. He doesn't watch Arsenal. It's pathetic.
I'm convinced. I'm almost convinced, bro, that this is part of the plan. It's almost like, you know, if you're going to go and spend 50 million on a player, let's say 30 million even on a player, that player needs to be able to be, he needs to be proven. You've got to understand what you're getting. I feel like we are buying into the potential of players, and as a result, you can never really criticize. You're never really allowed to say, do you know what? I don't think you're good enough, mate, because we haven't seen their full potential yet. So if you constantly build a club that are full of fucking potential, he's always got time. It's always going to be a project. Fucking kindergarten FC or whatever we're calling it this week.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it helps with the rebuild process. I think they knew it was going to be, lots of players coming out, lots of players coming in. So, what manager is going to want to take that on? What manager is going to say, hey, I'm going to risk my reputation and I'm going to go to Arsenal? Nobody, and we're not going to put the money down on the table. We always just, sign the players just underneath that level that we need. Like, we're looking at a new striker this January or next summer. Like, if we fuck that signing up, it's going to be another 3 to 5 years of this bullshit.
Honestly, mate, I am convinced a striker is not going to solve Arsenal's problems. That is one of a number of problems. The main problem has to be the disconnect between the midfield and up top. The midfield, bro, I don't know what you think, but honestly, I genuinely think we have one of the worst midfields in the Premier League right now. Whether that's form or their actual ability, I'm really starting to question. Genuinely, physically even. Let's just take I know it's football, right? I know it's football, and obviously there's a ball involved. Let's take the ball out of the conversation for a second, because obviously Granit Xhaka, when the ball is placed perfectly on his left foot, is capable of making some quality passes. But let's just have a look without the ball. Physically, our midfield is getting overrun, bullied with the Odegaard. You're getting pushed around, you little fucking. He's a tick. You're a fucking. You're a knick-knack. You're a knick-knack. You're a twiglet. You're getting bullied. Partey. The touch is fucking woeful. Physically, maybe he can hang in there. Xhaka, bro. That's 1 out of 3 we've got now, because Xhaka, I'm running rings around you. I will genuinely do circles. If we played tag, would Xhaka ever be able to catch you?
Yeah, no, he's definitely the wrong player for this league. I think he would do great in, the Bundesliga, the Italian league, but Premier League, I think the last 15 years, the main focus has been on the fitness levels. I think the players they have more energy than they've ever had, ever. And I don't know, we have a team that's not built for that kind of play. I think that's United's new appointment with that new director. He's going to bring the style of play that they need to move forward.
Listen, much love for getting involved, bro. You're an absolute hero. Hopefully things turn around soon.
I really hope so.
Call us when we win, okay? We'll have a chinwag about that.
For sure. It's good talking to you.
Likewise, bro. Take it easy. Okay, guys. God almighty. I'm going to go to the next caller. I have no idea who it is. I'm actually going to leave Adam in the conversation. If you do want to chirp in, feel free. Sakith, how you doing, mates? Sakith, you absolute fucking fraud. George, welcome to the conversation, mate. How you doing? Let us know where you're calling from. It looks like, oh God, it looks like you're a Manchester United fan. George, you've got about 3 seconds before I lock you off. Yeah, I'm locking you off, mate. Listen, lads, if you're in the fucking Discord, be ready, okay? I'm going to come to you any second, all right? Marian. Have I said that right? I hope. Marian?
Yes.
Hello, my son. How you doing, my friends?
I'm doing pretty good. Real are flying, but
Oh, mate.
Arsenal, man.
I'll tell you what, let me just do that for a second. Real Madrid flying, top of the fucking league, yeah? Barcelona are closer to relegation than they are to Real Madrid. You got to be loving life right now.
I'm just focused on Real Madrid. I don't care about other clubs, but yeah, it's nice seeing Barcelona in this era after all those years. They bought the league, but now I want to talk about Arsenal for a bit.
Okay, talk to me, man. What have you seen today?
I'm nothing. That's the problem. or I should say I have seen the same stuff for the past 2 years.
Mhm.
I'm actually really shocked that he's still the manager after the Villarreal games.
Mm.
That was
that was
really
the one.
shocking.
That really should have been the tipping point. And
yeah, that was the tipping point for me, definitely. But earlier as well, when he had the bad run a year ago, actually. But you can excuse him because it's his first bad run. He won the FA Cup, so they were making excuses like they always do. You're bored, and after the Villarreal game, I was 100% convinced that he's going to get the sack.
Well, to me, it was a clear admission that one, we don't know what we're doing. Two, we are willing to lose face, I guess, or we've got no pride there, basically, because that was the guy who we've replaced. And we've been outdone with a huge amount of investment as well. So
yeah, it's actually poetry. Losing to a guy that you sacked, and he's winning then the competition that he should have won for you.
He actually won the... Listen to that, lads. Just take it in for a second. That we have allowed that to happen. Everyone laughed at Unai Emery's communication skills when he was saying, calma, whatever it was, or swinging crosses into the box. We laughed at this guy. We actually treated him with no respect when he's a multiple European trophy winner. Multiple.
4 times.
Arsenal would be fucking lucky. And here we are, fucking trying to make excuses for the fucking Don who's been outplayed by our ex. Have some shame.
Those guys always make excuses for the last 10 years. Always excuses. Every time, everything is the same with those guys up top. But I was here when you lost to Brentford, and I was saying then that Arteta is representing the team weak and spineless. Today he showed it again. I don't know who you can get now. That's the problem now. That's the main issue now. Who can Arsenal realistically get if they sack the manager? So they have put themselves in a difficult spot now. That's the problem.
I disagree with that statement because if Conte can go to Spurs, Arsenal can get any manager.
Yeah, but who's free? Who's free now?
Yeah, that's it. They're all gone. Now? They're genuinely all gone. We're running out of top names, mate. We have waited and decided that we're going to do the club person. You know, we're going to do it internally. But this is not what big clubs do, mate. It's not. Big clubs...
Who would actually go to Arsenal right now, honestly?
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I still think if you offer even Graham Potter the job, he will take it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a massive upgrade, and it's not only his pay packet, but also the expectations, him being able to maybe win something. He's a top manager. They play a style of football that is actually recognisable. Sorry, say that again, man.
I think he would only take the job for the money upgrade.
No.
If he's honestly thinking about his career, a move to Arsenal it's 100%, almost 100% going to fail. Same as United, it's the same kind of thing. The job more than likely is gonna be a knock on your career than make it better. That's what I think.
Okay, Marianne, what do you think?
I think if you have ambition, you're trying to get Arsenal back. At least try to get them somewhat back to the levels. But most managers are afraid right now, especially when you're young. You don't want to do a Frank Lampard. Go to Chelsea and tarnish a bit of your career. To be honest, he didn't do a great job at Derby, but that's not the point now. But you're in a real predicament right now. I really don't know what they should do now. No, you need an experienced manager, but there's no experienced manager free right now.
You could get the best manager in the world. The squad that Arsenal have is so bad, honestly. I honestly think at the start of the season, I was thinking this Arsenal side was going to finish 10th, around 10th.
Yes, I
'Cause
agree with that.
There's no actual quality in there. The best players, Bukayo
Well,
Saka by
we're on
far.
course. We're definitely on course. 10th, 13th. somewhere between. I'm going for between 8th and 13th right now. That's where I'm
Yeah,
sitting.
that's the level of the players you have.
Yes, you know what it reminds me of? When Arsenal had Ramsey and Wilshere, they relied on those two a lot, and now they rely on Smith Rowe and Saka, and it
Yeah,
could
it's
happen
not
the
the same
same.
level. Ramsey and
It's not the same
Wilshere,
level, but it could happen the same thing. You will have one player go away, and the other maybe gets injured a lot, like Wilshere. It can happen the same. We saw that before. So, or with Fabregas. Fabregas was at Arsenal for years. He went to Barcelona because he was fed up. That could happen with those young players Arsenal have right now. That's the problem when you have only young players in a squad. With I don't count Aubameyang. Those guys should be gone. They should be gone because there's no balance in this team. You have only young players and two old players. You don't have leaders. That's the most concerning point of this. No leaders in this team.
Yeah, I've got to agree. No one taking the game by the scruff of the neck. No one even really capable of actually taking the responsibility that is needed. I'm going to bring in Abiola into the conversation. Abiola, how you doing, mate? Let us know where you're calling from. Looks...
Point of this. No leaders in this.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I've been better. It looks like you're an Arsenal fan, though, Abiola. Talk to us.
Yes, I am an Arsenal fan. Yeah, I actually have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Of course.
So, since Wenger has left, would you say we have progressed as a football club in our play style?
Well, it's a fucking joke, that, isn't it? You're not seriously asking me that, are you? We're a European fucking team. We qualify for Champions League 20 years in a row, and you're talking to me about whether we've fallen. Come on, mate. We can't get eighth in the league, right? We're struggling to cling on to 8th.
Yes, we are. Yes. So
no is the answer. No is the answer. We're going backwards. I was looking at a team with Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil, Ramsey, Mkhitaryan as our fucking midfielders. But we're still playing Granit Xhaka. There's no progression here. Sorry.
Okay, yes, that's a good... Yes, thank you for your answer. So why is it that people still believe in Arteta when he's not taken us forward in the past 2 years? Why is it that we still don't have like a formula to play when we play games that our attack is just dead? When we score a goal, we just sit back every single time. It's happened.
People are backing him because we've got no fucking choice. What have we got a choice? We either fucking revolt, riot, and kick up a fucking fuss, or you trust the process and, you know, you sit back patiently waiting. I've been sitting back patiently waiting. I've done it. I'm tired.
I mean, we all are. I mean, most people are. I'm tired of what I've seen so far, and it's very self-imposed what Arsenal have done to themselves. And for me, since Conte has come into Spurs and Manchester United has gotten Rangnick, it's only going to be up for them, and for us, we're going to be stuck in the same place and maybe even get worse.
Oh yeah,
the
for
numbers
sure.
that we put out this season with the goals that we're not even like, we don't score enough goals. We don't defend well. I think we have maybe the worst defense in the league, excluding penalties. So I really don't know the direction this club is going in at this moment. It's just very bad. This is not the Arsenal that I grew up watching, you know.
I agree. Yeah.
The standards are much lower than before.
The standards are very low. People are saying it's a free hit, for God's sake.
You can't say that. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Why are these games free hits?
Wait, sorry. What's a free hit? What's a free hit?
Like, we go up to Liverpool, we lose the game. We go up to Manchester City, we lose the game.
Right.
Like, that's okay.
Yeah, that's where we are now. That's where we are.
You know which teams should say that? No disrespect to those teams, but Burnley should say that's a free hit, not Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Really sad to see.
That's where we are.
Wait, wasn't it Watford when they were losing? Was it 3-0 the last game? They were still trying to score a goal, and they scored. You know, why is that our team? They're not positive going forward at all.
Right, I'm going to bring
The
in.
manager.
I'm going to bring in AM Gunner into the conversation. AM Gunner, how you doing, mate? You're looking like a confused fraud. You've got a picture of Thierry Henry in a Barcelona shirt. Very confused.
Yes, Hugh.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I've been better, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, same here, to be honest. I'm just, I'm a bit confused, really, with a lot of Arsenal fans as well. It's been going on for months. Like, it looks like people are focusing their anger and things on the wrong things. Look, Arteta has been a complete failure. Complete failure. I'm not being funny. We've got a man like Maitland-Niles. He's Arsenal's most technical player. He's Arsenal's best player technically. Let's be honest here. Left back, right back, centre mid. I don't care. He needs to be playing. Every time he plays, he's one of our best players. I don't
He got man
understand.
of the match, and he hasn't played the game since.
Look, it's like Arteta doesn't like technical players. Pepe's stuck on the bench. He's our most attacking threat. I know Saka's been carrying us, but I'm not being funny. Pepe is our biggest attacking threat, and he has. I know he has a poor touch it every now and then, but he makes things happen. Maitland-Niles in the FA Cup run, Community Shield, he was our best player. He came into midfield. He's been dropped all season. Came into midfield, and he was a man of the match. I don't remember who got it. I think it was I think Ramsdale got man of the match, and that says it all. That sums it up.
Ramsdale being our fucking man of the match every week.
I know he had a great performance, but come on.
That's it. It's pissing me off now. Great, you're a fucking fantastic keeper. Why are you having to make 15 saves a game?
Do you know what I mean? Oh my god! Look, the thing is, I've been Arteta out since last year. I know I have, but the thing is, there's no point even saying it anymore. You know they're not going to get rid of him. There's no point now. It's too late. It's too far gone. This process, this project, is too far gone now to change it. That's the trouble. I just don't understand. From top to bottom, it's not just Arteta. It's not just Arteta as well. It's from top to bottom. The decision making with everything. Things like Cedric, even going back over a year, signing Cedric after who is it we let go? Or it's like Maitland-Niles. Not playing him and then bringing in. What is the point? Who's making these decisions? Willian, another one. Willian. Someone brought him up the other day, and I got him out of my memory, and now I've heard his name mentioned 2 times in the last couple of days, and honestly, it makes my blood boil. Who is running this club? Arteta hasn't got a clue, and the people above him haven't got a clue either. But honestly,
well, you're answering your own question because you've got Arteta who's learning on the job. We've already established he is quite genuinely the most inexperienced manager in the Prem. Learning every day is going to be a new experience for him, and we haven't got football people behind the ship, have we? Running the fucking thing. Edu, we're up in the air about, and I guess that's the only football man there. The rest of them are accountants, PR dons, lawyers, contract people.
I was really excited when Sven Mislintat, when we recruited him, and I think when he left, that was telling. I could see that what he saw disturbed him, and he said, I can't make magic happen, and he left. We should have known then.
it's just.
Stop. Oh, sorry. You speak.
Sorry, bro. It's just things like I hate to keep bringing it up, but Maitland-Niles, I don't know. It's just something about him not getting games is really winding me up because he's Arsenal through and through. He's come through the ranks, and he is a good player. Let's be honest, he's a good player. And like I said, left back, right back, centre mid, I don't mind. He just needs to be in the team. He needs to be in the team. And another thing is when Saka, I've seen him it's happened in the last few months. Saka's looked burnt out, and Arteta will just persist. He just won't take him off. We'll leave him on the pitch. It's like, do something. Just be active. Change something. Do it. Honestly, I didn't even watch the game tonight. I've watched every game this season, and tonight I didn't watch it. I'm glad I didn't, but the lineup, everything about it just went like Xhaka.
So hold
as
on,
well.
hold on. So you didn't watch the game. Is there a
I didn't
reason?
watch the
Is it
game,
because
no.
you knew, or you're busy, or what?
Yeah, no, I made the conscious decision not to watch the game tonight.
When was the last
I
time?
knew what
When
was
was the
coming.
last time you've made the conscious decision not to watch the Arsenal?
Last season when we went for a bad run.
So you're just at the stage now where it's like, because I get it. I really do get it. It's like after United, I'm done now. I'm done. You're actually proving to me that again. It's like they've got this fucking the same spineless tactic every time we take a lead. They cannot use momentum to kill a game off. And you allow dons like fucking Xhaka and Partey to be massively fucking fraudulent for a full 90 minutes and not even fucking do anything. Like, there's so many individual players who I want to pick fucking holes at, but then it just becomes the team, and that's on him.
Yeah. By the way, Hugh, I'm gonna come off now. I've got to go, but
thanks for getting involved.
By the way, I love your content. I just wanted to say I sent a super chat before. It was about the I remember your content on Twitter, from the World Cup in Russia, and I asked about it. If you was going to release some of them videos, them live videos you've done, because they were great. They were quality. They were. So I don't know if you have them. Some.
Do you know what it is, man? It's I recorded that stuff. What is that? 2018. And
yeah, 2018.
I was there for a month, basically. I've recorded every day. What I've got is about 300 gigs of footage. So it's a challenge. What I'm aiming to do is to release a World Cup video to sort of coincide with the build up to the next World Cup, so it makes it sort of relevant.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go here. God bless.
Much love, bro.
It'll get better.
Appreciate
Much
you.
love. Get better. Don't worry.
I hope so. All right, let's bring someone else into the conversation. We have got Mickey G. Oh God, he's a fucking Everton fan. I don't believe it. Mickey G.
It's gonna be fun.
Mickey, mate, you've got about 4 seconds because I will lock you off so I can avoid this. Yeah. Mickey, mate, this is your big moment. There we go.
Hello, you. How you doing?
Hello, mate. I'm all right. How you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Look, I'm not here to rip into you.
Of course you're not. Of course.
It would very much be putting the salt that's in my wound watching fucking Everton's last few performances just into yours. So, look, I've got a soft spot in my heart for Arsenal, man. My dad's an Arsenal fan. I grew up watching them. I went a different way with my mum's side of the family, but it's hard, I listen to some people come on and say, it's a project that you guys have got going, Mikel Arteta. I can't see what's going on. I can't see this project that's so-called is happening because I don't watch every Arsenal game, but every week I look, it's a different lineup every week. You've got Kieran Tierney sitting on the bench last few games, and I've heard that Tavares has been doing very well. But, I watch Kieran Tierney and I'm probably biased from a Scottish perspective. But I think he's one of the best players at Arsenal. Trying to take all biases out of that, I still think he's one of the best players at Arsenal, and he's not getting on the pitch. And I just don't see what project is happening. I heard you mention earlier, and Ketch is coming on the pitch. Lacazette, Aubameyang, they're all interchanging. You've got Martinelli playing some weeks, and you've got Emil Smith-Rowe and Saka. I don't see what you guys are doing. I don't see this project that Arteta is building.
Have you watched a lot of Arsenal with Arteta at the helm?
No, I've not seen a lot of Arteta at the helm.
Right.
I've watched more of your stuff.
Are we talking like a few games or just highlights? What are we talking?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few games. Like I've seen the Tottenham game where obviously you're going to show up in a derby and you're going to give it your all, and you just look brilliant. But then I'll see another game like tonight, and it's just. If that United game, there looked like there was some promising things happening, and then tonight there was just no showing up. And obviously, I've watched a lot of Everton games this season. On the contrary, and we are shit. Like we have played some of the most boring football I've ever seen this season. Last season as well. To be fair, Carlo Ancelotti, it wasn't fun to watch. Although we were getting some good results in there, it was still shit to watch. So when I'm seeing that tonight and seeing us play that well. it's not reflecting well on Arsenal. So for the little bit I've seen of Arsenal, it's kind of reflecting in that one game I have seen where I'm watching my team play. We're absolutely dog shit. I've seen some bright sparks in Arsenal tonight, but I'm not seeing an over amount, and I'm not seeing this project that's in Arteta. Maybe you can shed some light on that. I don't know. Like my dad's kind of similar to the last guy I was just listening to. He stopped watching the games. He's got to a stage where he used to go down to London quite often, and he's just stopped. It's got to a stage with him where he's like, I won't invest my money. He's very similar opinion to you on Sky Sports, BT Sports is a fucking rip-off for what they're offering nowadays. But he won't go down all the way to London to go and watch that. So I don't know if you can shed some light on that. If you actually see a project with Arteta working, if there's another manager out there that you say, you know what, if he's available tomorrow, we would take him in. What do you see with Arsenal?
Well, I've watched a lot of Arsenal, mate. Too much Arsenal. And I've got to be honest, man. The truth is, the results aside, because there have been some half-decent results, I don't think I've been impressed with any Mikel Arteta Arsenal side that I've watched. I don't think there's been a game where I've thought, wow, we look like we are someone or trying to be someone. We're learning on the job. And I guess there's individual performances that have been good, or I've been impressed with things like clean sheets. But part of that is down to, you know, our goalkeeper being peppered and putting in incredible performances, or the luck being on our side and other teams not taking advantage. The truth of the matter is, mate, I'm really struggling to see the philosophy. And there have been moments where I've started to believe that the players are actually capable. Even Arteta, with the plan that he's giving them, are capable of doing stuff, but that he's actually telling them to switch off as soon as they've scored. There is no way you can tell me that the players who are all 11 fucking behind the ball are doing that to protect naturally, or because they're worried or they've lost confidence. It feels like that's a fucking instruction. Stop playing, soak up the pressure, and let's just cling on. I'm more into controlling your own destiny.
It makes you question it, man. Like, obviously, as I say, I've been an Everton fan. I've watched it with Rafa, and you get to that stage, like, Rafa's fairly new, and I'm a firm believer in you give a manager time no matter who it is. And you know it yourself, some days you wake up and you've seen a shit result and you're like, get him out of this club. And then other days you're like, let's just try and make this work. But sometimes you just see a style of football and you see someone trying to build a project and there's just no belief in it. Like, as you say, sitting behind the ball, there's no clear chances that are being cut. The selections of teams, you question the involvement. Like, obviously, we've just had Marcel Brands leave the club. And we're sitting there like, well, what the fuck is going on? Apparently, Rafa Benitez is now taking over control with our incoming signings. And now Everton fans are sitting there and thinking, well, have we got to expect coming into January? Yes, he signed Demarai Gray, but is that a fluke? I firmly believe so. Demarai Gray is one of the, I won't lie, I love watching him play. I think he brings something different to Everton that hasn't been there for a long time. I love the little player like Godfrey. I think he's such an underappreciated player that we've got in that team. But in the grand scheme of things, going forward, and that's all you can ever cast your eyes to, when you're so far down the table like we are, you've only got to be looking up and looking forward. And when looking forward is a task in itself, as I imagine as being an Arsenal fan right now, it's fucking hard, man. So, yeah, I honestly, even winning that game, you know, I get my moment of happiness. I get my half an hour, my hour after it being buzzing. And then you come back to reality and still think, fuck, we're way further down the table where we should be for the club that we are. And I don't see the direction that we're heading in. So it's very much to have that conversation with you, man. Just say, fucking, I'm with you. It's brutal. It's brutal supporting a team that we don't know where we're going.
At least you have come off the back of what I would imagine was a very ugly, uncomfortable defeat by Liverpool, 4-1.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're now 12th in the table, and I'm looking at it right now. You're one win away from being 2 points behind Arsenal. So you know, I hate to say this, mate, but it feels very much like we're in exactly the same place. We are competing for the same places right now. And I don't care if fucking, you know, Everton, mate, there's been a potential project there for a couple of years now. I don't know how long Moshiri's been there. Is it 3 years? 4 years?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Well, he's invested money, and I know that guy because he was actually involved at Arsenal. Him and Usmanov wanted to plough their money in to make Arsenal a big club. And here we are taking this fucking American Don for serious.
Well, this is, mate, I seen a comment on Twitter about Everton today, and I don't know if you would feel the same way, but somebody had said, this is just a hobby to our chairman, our owner, sorry. And I'm sitting there like, well, fuck, I'd rather it was a hobby to him than a business. I'd rather he's not putting in little money, taking out all the money, selling our best players. Yeah. Like, I'd rather it was a fucking hobby to him and he enjoyed coming and watching the football. There is problems higher up, 100%. The guy is learning on the job, and trust me, it's fucking brutal being an Everton fan sometimes. But on the other half of things, you know, I watch Scottish football, and it's the hardest thing on earth being a Scottish football fan because I don't support Celtic or Rangers. So it's horrible up here at times as well. So I'm used to that kind of, you know, money going in different places and the higher teams dominate it. But at the end of the day, as I said, like you're saying, we're competing for similar places just now, which in the grand scheme of things, if we say just to the average football fan who maybe doesn't know as much, you know, Everton and Arsenal competing for places, they'd probably think it's a good season for Everton. But what that is truly is a bad season for Arsenal, and we're still having a bad season in terms of what we should be doing. Like you brought up at the start of the stream our last few games, and that's completely right. Like the performances we put in of late are just not good enough. And I think too many fans, you know, you come off a good result, you put the blinkers on, you forget what's happened in the past, and then we move on. We've got a hard run of fixtures coming up as well. So it's just, yes, we've performed well today, but do we keep performing like that under this manager? Do we keep performing like that under the hierarchy that's currently there with Marcel Brands leaving, coming into a January transfer window? I simply don't know. The league's a lot more competitive than it was. You got Ranieri coming back in, doing bits for Watford. We had Josh King playing for us, and then he comes back and fucking smacks, I don't know, was it a hat-trick against us? It's a hard thing to watch just now, but my sympathies are with you, man. Hopefully fucking we can both pick it back up, because I feel like there's not too much going for us in terms of what we can enjoy. And as I say, I'm coming off the back of watching my team win and pulling back a late winner. I should be absolutely buzzing, but an hour goes by and then I'm back to thinking, well, fuck, we're in the same place there. So
Mickey, man, listen to this, yeah. I do a lot of watching of old football, just for a number of reasons, really. For one, because there's a lot of stuff that I haven't seen that I'd like to be able to talk about with confidence. So for me, for example, I'm obsessed with Maradona. He's probably like my greatest player of all time, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And obviously I didn't live through, the first time that I saw him, I think, was when he scored against Greece in the World Cup, and that would have been 94, I think. So he was basically finished by the time that I'd like cottoned onto him. So I have to go back. I also go back in terms of football in this country. Premier League is not where football started. First Division, Everton are one of the biggest clubs out and dominated football for a period, winning European Cup in 85, I think, and 5 FA Cups, 9 First Division titles. It's a fucking big club with the potential, at least, for someone who wants to spend a lot of money to turn them into something. Now, I say that because what I've got here is an Everton fan who is sinking deep in the quicksand. You've been in the mud, like Arsenal, for a minute, even longer, I would say. But I've got a friend in you because you're seeing yourself in me. And that, I'm sorry to say, is fucking depressing. Because what that means is we've been dragged down into this into this table, which is totally separate from the Prem. We're not in the Prem. We're in some other division where we're sort of battling for, you know, fucking, what is it we're battling for? I don't even know anymore.
I mean, it's hard, mate. It's hard, honestly. Like, you know, I don't want to take up too much time. I know there's other guys waiting here, but, you know, it's like, you got other teams there like Aston Villa, even going down the tiers, Nottingham Forest and all that. Like up here, down here, up here. Fucking, I'm losing my mind. We had Rangers fans debating Steven Gerrard never should have went down to Villa, bad opportunity, all that sort of stuff. Villa are a massive team. Rangers are a big team, like a very, very big team. Don't get me wrong, but that Villa opportunity was massive. And Villa used to be a great team. They're a big, big team. They got fans who, you know, I think every one of these teams that have went from greatness to mediocrity is now settled kind of with that mediocrity, but still want the better football. We don't want to be settling for, you know, shit games. I'm happy with that performance tonight because we showed, you know, a bit of character, a good bit of football. Richarlison, look, I think I'm one of few Everton fans who actually speaks out against Richarlison because, you know, the South American style of play, he dives a lot, he fucking moans a lot. It's not something I like to see. I like to see someone who's there for the club, your Seamus Colemans, your all that sort of stuff. I think that's maybe what Arsenal are missing. I think they're missing someone like a Seamus Coleman who, you know, isn't the best player, but they're there for the club. They know what the club's representing. And when Mikel Arteta can't get those boys up, someone else needs to be able to get them up and say, look,
it's funny, man. I feel like Tierney is that guy. He was slipping into that role, and you know, Nuno has gone in ahead of him. I'm not sure that he'll be in ahead of him for the next one. But listen, look, man, I want to move the conversation on. There's plenty of people in the queue. Much love for getting involved, bro. Quality chat. Please pleasure, do ring in again. Let's catch up and see how we're both going in a few weeks or whatever.
100%.
And yeah, best of luck with everything going forward.
Take it easy, my man. Take it easy.
Legend. Okay, we're going to move the conversation on. If you do want to get involved, please just hit me up in the Discord, join the queue. I will swing you in as soon as we can. We have got a new face, Tan. Tan, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Good. I'm presuming you're an Arsenal fan from the Saka picture.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay, talk to me then, man. How's it going?
I'm doing good. I think we need to move on. I think it's time to move on from Arteta now. I think we need to be looking on to Erik ten Hag, a new manager to come in. I think we've got actually a decent team. I think previous people will be talking, saying that this team isn't that great, but when you look at a team like West Ham and then their market value and their squad, they're a decent team, but they're overperforming. And I think we've got a similar team. I think we're underachieving for the quality we have.
Okay, so when you look at West Ham United, because I get this a lot, people send me this. I think Moyes and Arteta took over in like the same week or the same month. However, Moyes had 2 stints at West Ham, and I guess they've been building in his absence as well. Are we putting this down to he's actually a top manager and he's able to get more out of his players? Is that what we're saying?
I think he's getting best out of his players when he's changed the role of Antonio. He's actually playing to his strengths. By using him as a target man. He's the way Declan Rice has progressed under him. He's actually getting the best out of his players. He's playing. I think with Arteta, he's trying to build his team, his system. We're not playing to the strengths of Aubameyang. We see a lot of Aubameyang playing at target man, dropping deep.
No, hold on. Wait, sorry. Hold on a second. Sorry, bro. Listen. What are Aubameyang's strengths right now?
It's just pace.
Pace? No. He's not as quick as he was. He's definitely not as quick as he was, bro. Pace is losing. He's 32. It's going to be getting slower from now.
That's true. I think the contract is becoming a big regret, a big thing we should look back on.
Honestly, bro, if you know what the finesse is? The finesse, when you're looking to secure the biggest bag for the least amount of work. This guy is finessing my football club beyond belief. £350,000 a week, and he's missing goals fucking regular, excuse my French, regular basis, almost inside the net, one-on-ones. Tonight, I'm not being funny, that chance that gives us a 2-2 draw, which is fucking pathetic in itself, but that would have given us a 2-2 draw. That is inexcusable. Look, I would score that. I'm fucking hitting the target with my right foot. I'm left-footed. Yeah. What is he offering now?
He just passed it into the net. I think he wasn't even a shot. it's just really bad now. I think the problem is we've stuck with a project youth, and then we haven't actually got a leadership in this team, which is a major concern as well. It's just a massive mess. I think Edu's questionable for this as well. I think we need to move on from Arteta. I think he's done the best he could. I think the squad. I think he's been a scapegoat for the overhaul which was needed, and he's done that. And I think we need to now move on to a manager like Ten Hag. He's actually experienced with young players who've actually progressed.
What? Like, I don't know what you know, but what are you seeing that makes you think that Ten Hag, who is taking Ajax all the fucking way, playing some of the most scintillating football in Europe, full stop, would want to get involved with Arsenal? What?
He can go to United.
And he's got an offer from Manchester United where he's going to get £500 million to spend. And I mean, that's not making sense, bro. Ten Hag is not coming to Arsenal. That much I think we can be sure of.
I think the only way we can get him is by using Overmars.
But you know what's the problem with Arsenal? You know what's the project? Making excuses. You have a young team, young manager. What are they saying? We need time. Yeah. What have they said 10 years ago? We need time. It's always the same thing. And when you're desperate, like some fans are now, you grasp anything, any kind of light at the end of the tunnel you can see. You grasp any chance you can take, and you hold to it. And that's what they're doing for 15 years now at the club. They're doing everything the same as the last 15 years. It's the same cycle.
Tan,
sorry?
Have you got any other options apart from Ten Hag?
I think all the experienced managers are gone. That's the problem. I think the lack of options have all gone. Like, I think the next best option is probably Graham Potter. Even then, it's a big job for him because he hasn't had an experience at a big club. The expectations will be massive. When you see Brighton fans already booing Graham Potter, that's going to be a similar situation at Arsenal because the expectations are going to be much higher. It's going to be demanded so much, and will he live up to those expectations is a massive question.
Okay, well, I'm not being funny or anything, but the questions are being asked, and he's got no answers on a regular basis now. I'm looking. I'm looking at the reality, I think, of the situation, and facing it is the problem, because I think I became comfortable with the fact that Arsenal are not going to replace this guy, because as we have already alluded to earlier, when we have accepted the defeat to Villarreal, when we have accepted that Unai Emery has bettered us, and this fucking isn't where or what we'd, then you've basically labelled yourself. Now you are that which you were trying to avoid. And I'm starting to think that's actually the fucking plan. Anyway, Tan, much love for getting involved. You're an absolute hero.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring in Emmanuel. Does it say Emmanuel? Is that Emmanuel? Emmanuel Daniel.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Where are you calling from?
I'm good. I'm in New York right now, originally Ethiopian.
New York City. Hey, the city that never sleeps.
You already know.
So, okay, right. Talk to me then, because I guess it's...
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I am down and out, completely dejected, completely numb. It's killing, man.
It sounds about right. Hope. Are you clinging on to hope, or have you just kind of, are we moving on and we've got a plan for the future now, or what? Where are you?
I've been supporting this team for way too long to hope. I think I think I know better by now. I think it's I think we're at a point where I think a downward spiral is quite possible. I mean, it's been going like my earliest memory of watching football is probably the Champions League final where we faced Barcelona. So it's literally been a downhill spiral.
For fuck's sake. Bro, listen to this. When that game happened, I didn't get to go to the game. I was at university at the time, and I went to watch the game with a bunch of friends in a snooker hall.
Oh, wow.
I remember crying at the end. I'm an emotional guy, but when I was asked why I was crying, I said, fucking stupid question, that, isn't it, really? However, I was really upset because I knew that was it. That was the moment where it was never going to get better. Like that, we'd peaked. And, you know, Thierry leaving soon afterwards and achieving what we hadn't just sort of summed it up. And I'm now at the stage where, you know, we are long gone from being that club. And it is a shame when I hear people say that I only got on board when we fucking started going wrong. It's almost like, it's like Thierry Henry and Wenger have sold so many people dreams.
Exactly. And I think that dream has like run its course. I think my generation is the last generation to become Arsenal fans en masse. I don't think we have the same
agreed. I've got to be honest, man. This is how it works, right? I know when I was younger at school, I went to school in South London. There's no reason for half of my class to support Manchester United, apart from the fact that they were the most, what do you call it in America? The most winningest team or whatever. They were clearly the most successful, dominant, and as a result, they attract the most fans. I would imagine that right now, Liverpool, Chelsea, and maybe City are accumulating fans at a ridiculous rate. Arsenal are losing them. And I know, look, to be quite honest, I don't give a fuck about fans who are backing out, swapping teams, but this is painful. It's a painful experience to watch it going from where you know it was or could be to where we are.
I mean, we were at a point where we were playing players like Marwan Shamak and Nicholas Bentner and finishing top 4. I think now, even though we have 72 million in Pepe and Aubameyang and all these like supposedly class players, I don't think top 4 is even feasible in the next 5 years even.
Well, maybe not with a set of players and with the league getting much more competitive.
Exactly.
You know, the fact of the matter is only one team can win the Prem every year, so there's 19 disappointed teams, but expectations for Arsenal fans, I think, are still higher than where the club actually are right now. Listen, I'm just going to go through a couple of the comments. Much love to everyone who is dropping them. Harshal Meta says, a Spurs fan who listens to you here, a question, why can't Arsenal fans call out against the club which doesn't allow Özil to speak against China? Whereas WTC stands for Peng Shui. And is Arsenal Big Six? Right, look, I'm not exactly clear what you're talking about, but I know that Peng Shui is the tennis player. And obviously Arsenal pretty much silenced Özil. I'm not sure what you're alluding to. Plenty of fans called the club out for that. I think plenty of fans sort of lost faith with the Morals FC thing that we'd been so proud of. And it definitely was hypocritical when you take it into, or when you compare it to the tweet that El Neni put out. I don't know how relevant this is or what Peng Shui has got to do with this, but I think they found her. Did they find her? Have they banned tennis competitions in... I don't know what's going on with the tennis, if I'm honest, mate. What I do know is I'm watching this fucking football club and all their new signings who were so fucking special getting smashed by Everton, bullied. And yeah, we are at the stage now where it's quite clear that it's not about doing the best that we can on the football pitch. It's more about sort of, you know, securing the project and I guess continuing to turn over profit. I'm not even sure that we're going to be doing that right now. Yeah. Unfortunately, the league is way, way more competitive than it ever was as well. So when we look back and we say like, oh, you know, Arsenal were this, were that. Yeah, well, we haven't really gone forward, but everyone else is catching up or has been catching up for a while. Listen, I'm going to bring some more faces into the conversation. Oh, yes, Marian.
So just want to tell you that Sakit told me that he fixed his mic.
Oh,
so if you want to
okay.
in, he's in the next up channel here.
Okay, let's have a little look. Oh yeah, there you are. Saketh, you're in the conversation, mate. Rad gang, guarding the last city.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Oh, God. Look, what's up is I know you're a Chelsea fan and you're coming on to give me stick. That's what's up.
Hugh, I wouldn't do that to you, man.
Talk to me.
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to talk about how Demarai Gray has completely revitalized his career. He was looking dead in the water at Leicester, and he's come to Everton for 1.5 million. They paid for him. That's unbelievable. I just think
1.5 million pounds. Let's just get this right. 1.5 milli. Yeah? What is that? That's that probably pays for Pepe's left boot.
So Pepe
or maybe one of
like
Pepe's socks.
60 Demarai Grays.
60 Demarai Gray. Incredible. Well, look, to be fair to the guy, he's on the bench and he can't get a fucking minute of football these days because Eddie Nketiah and whoever else are ahead of him in the running.
Is Nketiah actually better than Pepe? Like, because I don't watch Arsenal that much.
Nope.
Is he really better than Nicolas Pepe? Is that where we're at?
That's a ridiculous question, but yeah. Basically, no is the answer. He's not. There's no way that you can try and tell me that Eddie is a better footballer than Pepe. No.
Have you seen the miss today? The header.
Oh my god!
From 2 meters, from 1 meter. Yeah. I mean, what is this?
I'm shocked that he's still even at Arsenal. Like, weren't they offering him a new contract?
I don't know.
Didn't that happen? I don't remember.
I feel like the reason he's being played a little bit now is so that they could convince him to sign the new contract because I think he wants to leave for game time, right?
See, that's amazing as well. It's like we are actually desperate to keep players who are clearly not good enough. We're actually doing these players favors. Like, oh, mate, please don't go. Please sign this. What are you fucking talking about? Fuck off already. You're clearly not good enough.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's all this dead weight that you just can't get rid of. I thought Xhaka was gone for sure. Like, yeah. How is he still in it's almost 2022. He's still going to be an Arsenal player unless he leaves in the January transfer window, which is looking pretty unlikely. Why did they not sell him to Roma?
Especially after that incident in 2018. When was it? When he threw the shirt. I mean, that's let alone for that you should be gone. In my opinion.
Three fucking years ago that happened. 2 or 3 years ago that happened.
It's a joke. It's actually a joke. It's not even fun. It's just sad to watch.
No, it is very funny.
For me, it's not funny because I don't like watching such a big club turning.
Well, they're not
this.
The big club.
Weren't you celebrating Barcelona turning into that?
Nah, because Barcelona are come on, it's Barcelona. Of course, I'm celebrating Barcelona's demise. But
sorry. Everybody, just pay attention for a second, please. Tony is a Tottenham fan, my favourite Tottenham fan. He sent me a tweet. Arsenal's last 7 seasons after 15 games. 2015, second place with 30 points. 2016, second place with 34 points. 2017, fifth, 28 points. 2018, fifth, 31 points. 2019, 10th, 19 points. 2020, 15th, 17 points. And 2021, 7th with 23 points. I hate to say this, but we're fucking finished.
Progress. They're saying progress.
Progress.
You've been saying that.
From last season.
You've been finished since the Europa League final, at least.
No, like, when they left
Highbury.
No, yeah, I guess you could say that. But when they let Wenger go, they had no plan after him. They had no plan after him.
Van Persie left.
No, you're right. Listen now, you're right. They had no plan, and what they were so desperate to do was just to get rid. You know what they've done? They've done Biden Trump. You're so desperate to get rid of Trump, you're not even thinking about the guy who's fucking falling asleep on the stage. Huh? He's fucking falling over going upstairs multiple times. He can't actually hold a fucking conversation without drifting off or nodding off. But because you're so desperate to get rid of that one, we've replaced it with this one. I'm looking at these fucking numbers, lads. Look at those numbers and tell me where you think Arsenal are going. because it's quite fucking obvious. For 4 years, we were actually okay. For 3 years now, we're fucking finished. Talk about transitional stage or process, mate. You're fucking someone else now. That's it. 7th, 15th, and 10th, all with a similar amount of points. And that's where we're going to finish, bro. I'm telling you. 8th to 13th. That's who we are right now. That's where this club is. You'll be lucky.
You think you'll finish 8th? For
no,
the third
that's what I'm
year
saying.
in a
You'll
row?
be lucky to get 8th right now.
I think 10th is the safest bet.
A
But
couple of
yeah,
injuries and they're screwed.
Oh no, that's actually a fair point. You guys are Arsenal are very healthy right now. I remember when they were injured, we beat them 2-0 at the Emirates. We weren't even really trying. Like that was our
City,
yeah.
Lukaku scored in that game.
Okay, yeah.
Pablo
I
Mari.
know.
Pablo Mari was center back then. It's of course he's going to score.
Yeah.
Random question. Would you guys take Olivier Giroud over Lacazette and Aubameyang right now today?
He scores goals. You can make fun of him, but he scores goals. You can make fun of him, but he scores goals when his team needs him. You can make fun of him, but that's what he does.
Listen, it is funny how that Giroud debate has come absolutely full circle, right? Like people were saying he wasn't good enough for years and years and years at Arsenal. And then he leaves, and now it's like, oh.
Well, we started crossing the ball now.
Get Vlahovic in. If like Arsenal have the pull right now for Vlahovic. No, I don't know who even is of which players are willing to go.
Well,
that's how it works, isn't it? Because it's not about you're not good enough for the club, fuck off, yeah, or we need to get rid of you, so we're selling your clout now. It's about
we need you now.
Yeah, we need you. Do you fancy staying for a bit longer? Don't worry, because if we can't get any money for you, we'll keep you for another 4 years, mate. How can we be a club that is trying to take ourselves seriously or expecting anyone else to when you're actually the PR spin? Don't you remember they were all doing fucking announcements? Xhaka to Roma. We're getting rid. We're moving on. New midfield. How much they want? £12 million. 17 million euros. Said no, it's too much. We're not spending that kind of money on this guy. Oh, okay. Let's stop. 4-year contract. Get him back in.
Joke.
Huh? Who's running this fucking?
Who is making the decisions? Is it all Edu? Is that the one who?
No, it can't be. It can't be.
Because
no, that's Mikel's boy. That's Mikel's boy, guys. Come on. Fucking hell, he's straight back in the team at the first available opportunity, despite anything, regardless, straight back in the team at the first available opportunity.
2 months injured.
Right, like Gazidis wasn't successul at Arsenal, right? But now Milan are top of Serie A with him as one of the main guys there. Like, how did that happen? He was supposed to be the director of football at Arsenal. Am I wrong?
Arteta on why he brought on Nketiah instead of Pepe. Because I decided to play Eddie today. He created 3 chances and hit the post once in 25 minutes.
He missed a crucial goal. That's.
Okay. I love the way he's spinning it.
Again, excuses.
Yeah.
Excuses again. And he's spinning everything.
It's just, mate. It's just like, how is this guy? Is he serious? He's decided to play the guy who's just rejected a new contract. There's definitely that's got to be on your brain. You're trying to convince this guy to stay. Is that the priority here?
That's unbelievable.
He did create a couple of chances. He did hit the post. What I would love to know, I don't know how long this will take, but I wonder who will last longer at this football club, Pepe or Arteta. I do wonder. Because they are, it's like they're on a fucking, on a path to, you know, fucking hell, you're stressing me out.
Wasn't Pepe a board signing? Because I'm sure that Emery wanted Zaha and not Pepe.
That's what I've been told. Oh, snap. What the F iffy says Arsenal are like the side thing you mash up when stuff is iffy with the girlfriend. Wow. Oh, you would have a picture of John Terry as your profile picture. How fucking apt. How are these men looking leggy with no European competitions? Is that not supposed to be an advantage for Arsenal this season, not having to play during the week?
It should be. We won the league when we didn't have Europe.
Happening in the training, because you actually have time to train midweek. You don't have any games at all, and it's just so bad.
You don't need to rotate.
Yeah, exactly. And Xhaka looked like he was falling asleep towards the end of the second half.
He was injured for 2 months and had 2 days of training, I guess, something like that.
And yet Arteta left him on for the entire game.
Bad game management again. Once again.
The thing about Xhaka is that even though he just came back from injury, he almost never gets injured. So we're going to see him for a long time. For the rest of the season, he's going to be starting week in, week out, game after game, walking around.
I really feel sorry for you guys. I really do. I'm not even joking. I really feel, because my best friend is an Arsenal supporter. So
your best friend has been mudded as well. Then your best friend's going through the pain.
To be fair, he was watching the glory days with Henry and Vieira.
Oh,
the real Arsenal
then he's lived. He's got the T-shirt, and he may as well just quit now because it's done. It's done, bro.
Yes.
Listen, let's bring someone else into the conversation. We're going to take one more caller tonight. Who should we make it? The ethos of football. Okay, let's have a look.
What a name.
The ethos of football. Welcome to the show. Look at that beautiful profile picture of, is that Thierry Henry's last game? Kissing the ground. Penalties. Wigan Athletic. Where is he? Ethos, mate. Ethos, where are you? All right, Ethos.
He's muted.
Ethos, you're muted. So let's bring in Nyanso. Can we bring in Nyanso? Okay, Nyanso, mate, you're live and exclusive. Much love to your mother. Oh, Nyanso's bottled it. Fucking hell. Sometimes I put Dons into the call chat and they're just like, no, I'm not ready. AJ, you're now live and exclusive, mate. Oh, hello, mate. Let us know where you're watching from, who you support.
I'm from Scotland and I support Arsenal.
Oh, sensational scenes. Talk to me then, where you at?
So, I've not been a fan of Arsenal for a very long time. And I recall you laughing at a person that said he was a fan in 2010. So, yeah, times are tragic for myself.
Mate, it's a
there
lot.
Used to be a time.
It's a
there
laugh.
Used to be a time.
It's a laugh
Sorry
of sort
to
of. It's a lot of sort of pity because I just like I do understand all the guys who are like, look, I've had enough of Wenger, especially if they didn't have what Wenger gave us. I do understand if you'd lost faith. Now, if you've only known Arsenal in our fraudulent years or in this fucking cataclysmic drop into mid-table mediocrity, I do feel sorry. I do, because it's like you've been sold a dream, mate. Who actually bantered you off by saying we were the ones?
Yeah, that sounds perfectly accurate. The thing is, we used to be able to, stand up for ourselves in school and to our mates. We were like, yeah, we're top 4. Yeah, we're close. Yeah, we beat Man United once. Stuff like that. But now they don't even take the piss out of you anymore. They just sympathize for you.
Yeah, it's pity.
And that's the worst part.
Yeah.
But the thing for me as well is that before the game, I was looking at the comments on Arsenal posts and everything like that, and everyone was so happy that Xhaka was in the starting 11, which baffles me. It really does. Because as you said earlier, sporting-wise, this man can't run. If you pass it to his left foot, yes, he can pass, but that's about it.
People are desperate. You need to understand it.
I fully understand.
They have short memory. People are guessing up Maitland-Niles only because they have no one else to guess up. He's not, in my opinion, average player. Has potential, but I don't know. I haven't seen too much of him lately. So that's also a problem. I mean, people when you are desperate, you're grasping every single opportunity you have to feel a bit happiness, but. It's always like this with Arsenal for the past
listen to this,
years.
yeah. Listen to this, mate. Right. because what we're doing here is we're dancing around, we're tiptoeing around eggshells. I've got Nicolas Pepe behind me here, and I'm playing his reaction to Eddie Nketiah being subbed on. Look at his face. Actually, look at his face.
It's Pepe or Nketiah?
That is Pepe, who is
Pepe.
basically laughing at this situation, because it's fucking jokes now, isn't it, really?
I mean, I would love to.
It's fucking jokes. Listen to this, right? Arsenal's victories this season. Norwich City, 20th. Burnley, 18th. Watford, 17th. Newcastle, 19th. Leicester, 11th. Villa, 10th. And Spurs, 5th. I'm going to be honest, the Tottenham game is separate. It's like, you know, the emotion, the passion of the derby, different things happen. Maybe they just play out of their skin. Fantastic. Good win. That's a good win.
Spurs
were
decent track record.
Spurs were in their lowest ebb of ebbs. Yeah. Nuno,
exactly.
he didn't actually manage a game as Tottenham manager where they had an expected goal of over 2. Expected goals of over 2. He's talking about one of the most negative, boring, deadest Spurs teams ever, and I've watched a lot of those teams over the years. So don't try and tell me that one's impressive. Norwich, Burnley, Newcastle, Watford, Leicester and Villa. Leicester and Villa. Villa, Dean Smith fucking falling apart. They've got new manager, different. It's different energy already. 3 wins out of 4 or 4 wins out of 5, whatever it is. Which leaves Leicester.
Rams the man of the match that game. Saved a lot of chances.
He did, yeah. There's that incredible save he made in that game, right? That was like on the making the rounds on Twitter on the free kick.
There's no way of polishing this now. The start that Arsenal have made to this season is fucking woeful. It's woeful. You're winning against teams that we expect you to win against and nothing else. And those wins, you're barely scraping.
That's the definition of a mid-table club.
Exactly.
I mean, Ramsdale's save against Leicester is great, but he's been our man of the match way too many times this season. Our goalkeeper should not be our best player by any means.
Exactly.
See, this season we spent the most out of any other club in the Premier League, right? and when you reflect now, it's absolutely banter, right? Because we didn't make a marquee signing. Like Chelsea brought in a Lukaku, yeah, that will carry your team. We signed average dons. Like, what do we expect? With Arteta to develop these people.
Arteta can't.
To be fair, Lukaku hasn't been that great, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, one of Serie A's best strikers, and he's not that great.
No, I mean,
at the time when he moved, he was top property, my mate.
They play better without him. If you have seen Chelsea over the last couple of weeks without Lukaku, they've been better. Ever since he's come back, they have been worse.
Pepe was top property when we signed him.
Listen to this,
70 million.
Arsenal got Southampton next. Southampton have got an injury crisis on their hands.
Yeah, you're winning that.
They are potentially bringing in a fucking 40-year-old goalkeeper in Willy Caballero. Salisu, who's probably their best centre-back, is out. I think Romeu is out. They're forcing players to come back from injury who've not played for months. No squad depth. All of that from run-it-back Saint Scott. If Arsenal don't win against Southampton, I mean, do I need to even say that? This is what I mean. We're going around in fucking circles.
But we've been here before.
Yeah, do we need to experience that to be able to say this? I don't know.
Yeah.
Only reason he still has the job is because of that FA Cup win.
No, it's not. It's not that.
It's not even that.
It's not that. The board can make excuses again. I was telling earlier. He's young. He needs time. The players are young. They need time, and always the same with this board. We need time. We need time. We need time.
That's part of the game plan. I'm convinced now that is the fucking plan. That means you can never really pin it on them.
It is. It's obvious. If you look at it from the outside, it's really obvious.
Yeah, there are teams like that in American sports that are just like perpetually spinning the wheels, perpetually rebuilding. And I feel like Kroenke is in that mindset with Arsenal. We're perpetually in a project now.
That statement that Josh made where 1 + 1 is 3, that fucking
Bro, what kind of
so he's saying we're just gonna keep doing the same shit and eventually we will win. That's what that statement means. Unfucking believable.
I think
He's using a quote from 1984 as a way to try and justify his. Oh my god!
Okay.
Such a pathetic.
I've got a Mikel Arteta short interview. I'm just going to play a little bit of it here.
Standard that you want and expect from your team, from your players?
No, in the first half we were very inconsistent with the ball. We had control of the game. We didn't concede anything apart from the set piece, but I didn't like no penetration, no threat. Totally the contrary way we tried to do. And one of the few times that we've done it, we scored a goal from Martin, and we were 1-0 up. Second half, we tried to do more of the things, again being very inconsistent in that aspect. Created 4 big chances, one from Eddie, 2 from Martin, and 1 at the end from Ova, but we consider a very sloppy goal, the first one, when you have to manage the game, and it's not enough to win a game.
Okay, created quite a few chances there. Aubameyang right at the end, fucking awful. Eddie with his header. Odegaard, whose shot was stopped by a sort of, it looked like a save, but all of this is in response to going down. It's like he's perfectly capable of. It's almost like he's got a switch, which is like, okay, lads, go for it, and we are creating chances. But for the majority of the game, he would rather us be comfortable, everybody behind the ball, safety first. Let's defend for our lives. And what you do, I'm sorry, this is what happened when Wenger was in charge. This is what happened when Pep took it to the next fucking level. You keeping the ball means you're not doing any defending. How are you supposed to be a threat to me if we are playing this game of controlling possession and also the fucking flow of the game? You might get caught in the break occasionally, but ultimately you're probably going to score more than you concede. We're doing the opposite, playing into everybody's hands, almost immediately taking on the role of the underdog. It doesn't matter who we're playing against. We could be playing against fucking Burnley. We're happy to have them have all of the ball, and we will defend for our lives.
We did that last season
Yeah.
against Burnley.
Every time Arsenal take the lead, it seems like they just take the foot off the gas, let the other team gain confidence, get back in the game. It's happened 2 games in a row now. You've gone 1-0 up. Instead of pressing your momentum, you take a step back and allow them to push numbers forward and eventually get an equalizer, and then you start creating chances again. It's just weird.
We had 3 shots this game.
Cowards.
Let me just play the rest of this
3
interview.
shots.
Hold on 1 second.
To create and to progress through the
We could not
thirds.
take the ball into the final third. We kept giving the ball away, sloppy passes, sloppy touches.
Just individual sloppiness.
And they're not gonna give you that time. And at Goodison, you know what you have to expect, and the spaces were there. And
No, I'm not fucking having this. He's doing this a lot as well. At Goodison, you know what you have to expect. Goodison, are we fucking having a laugh? 1 point out of 21. That's what I fucking expect, mate.
The performance, maybe the mindset. When you were ahead, too keen to protect and not keen enough to threaten more?
I think the team tried to go, and we kept pressing high, and the keeper was kicking the ball long all the time. We lost a few important duels on that moment that put us under some pressure, but especially the way we conceded the goal from the throw-in, it cannot happen when you are 1-0 down.
Oh my God, he's blaming goal kicks. Am I?
Against 10.
Wait, I didn't understand his point about goal kicks. What?
You did, and what I want is more from my team.
How do you get that more?
Well, learning from what happened today again, because against United we deserve much more. Today you have the game under control, even if you are not playing under best, we're not having any issues, and you have to find a way to win it.
Is the away form becoming a bit of a concern? Not scoring many goals, not winning many games.
Wow, he's on the defensive. He's under pressure. That's why he's talking over him the whole time. Let me just have a look at the away form. 8 games played, 2 wins, 1 draw, and 5 defeats away from home.
Improvement. We're saying improvement.
Wait, you've only lost 1 game at home?
No, we've lost 5. Oh, sorry, we've lost. Yes, you're right.
The Chelsea game, yes.
In those times.
We've won 5 out of 7 at home. Yeah.
Yeah, but who have they played? Newcastle, Watford. Relegation fodder, basically.
Yeah, all the teams we were talking about, man. It's Newcastle, Watford, Villa, the Palace draw, Spurs win. Yeah.
Spurs.
The away
Don't count
form
them.
is fucking atrocious. 7 points from 8 games, 3 defeats on the bounce. And Leeds United away next. I mean, I've been sapped of all the energy that I've got. They have definitely driven me to distraction tonight. And honestly, if you are still keeping the faith and hopeful that this club are capable of turning things around and pushing for a European place, please do get in touch, because I'm going to need some of that positivity. I don't know where you're getting it from or what you're seeing that's giving you the impression that Arsenal are going anywhere right now.
The only thing that can save is the Super League, which will happen. But let's just hope you don't fall too much down. So that, but let's see.
It happens, Arsenal
We'll go from 8th place to last place every single season.
But they won't. But you will play big games, which that's what the owners want. They don't care about football.
The owners will say that they're consistently last, and that's progress.
Well, the other thing is that if we do get a Super League, it's probably going to be in sort of an NBA style, and if you were to come bottom of the league, they'd probably give you more money than the people that came top.
I don't think giving us more money is the right.
I mean,
spent the most money this summer.
Yeah. I mean, what is the point at this stage anyway? What is the point? What are we doing? Why do we want to be in the Super League? To separate ourselves from the rest and pretend that we're better than them? Is that what it is?
Because of money. It's. I mean, they want just huge money. Much. They don't need to pay to the Sky Sports and other companies. They have their own money. Less percentage. Much more money is in their pockets. That's what they want. Bigger games. When you play, they want to play games in Abu Dhabi. Chelsea against Real Madrid in Abu Dhabi. That's what they want.
Mm.
Yeah.
But that's not football. But to be fair, football died.
The Milan Derby
20,
in
20,
Charlotte,
20
North
years
Carolina.
Right, lads, listen. I've got some absolute heroes in the chat today. Let me just go through some of the names. Marianne, you are one of the most asked for callers, so much love for getting involved again. Abiola, Adam, Emmanuel. I don't know if Emmanuel has actually spoken. Has he spoken, Emmanuel?
Yeah.
Oh, he's there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, mate. George, Saketh, and AJ. Much love to all of you for getting involved. You really have made the video what it is. Unfortunately, I'm not in the best mood, so I really apologise to anyone for the bad language or just like me losing my cool. I've totally calmed down now. I've got it out my system, but that's how I'm feeling. So there it is. What I will be doing is heading on over from here, firstly tonight, to a Twitter Spaces. Okay, we're going to do a Twitter Spaces, get some more people involved in the conversation, but I need to make some food in the background because I'm starving. And after I've done the Spaces, we're going to go on to Twitch and we're going to do some gaming. Okay, I'll be there probably till about 7 in the morning when we go and do Paper Talk. Okay, we're not going to sleep tonight. We've got new supplies of Nespressino in the building. And yeah, we're going to try and turn Arsenal, at least in the fantasy world, into a respectable club. Anyway, for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you are new around here, please do subscribe to the channel. It is massively appreciated. I think we've hit 215,000 subscribers now. I would like to hit 1 million before I die. Click that red button, turn those bell notifications on so you never miss an upload. Yeah, but for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks so much for joining in the conversation or in the chat. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. For now, though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been fucking awful.
Good evening, everyone. Good night, sorry. Good night.
Yeah, bro. Good night, man.